Good morning, East Alabama and West Georgia. This is Kevin Moon from God's Country. It's time for your primetime forecast on Dr. Don's weather. Now, here's my friend, Dr. Don.
Happy Saturday, East Alabama and West Georgia. Hope you're enjoying a fresh pot of coffee this morning and getting ready for our first full-blown college football weekend. We got a lot of football games coming up today. Big one over in Atlanta. We got games over in Tuscaloosa and in Auburn. If you are headed to Tuscaloosa or Auburn today, carry your raincoats with you. It's not going to be a complete washout today, but there will be showers and thunderstorms around. We'll tell you all about that coming up in this morning's edition of your primetime forecast to let you know if it's going to rain all the way through your Labor Day weekend. This morning's weather forecast in the Alpha Weather Center. Jamie Dukas, your local Alpha agent. We remind you to click on that link at the top of this video so that you become eligible to win great prizes from Dr. Don's Weather and Jamie Dukas, your local Alpha agent. Don't forget to go over to the YouTube and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and be sure you click that little bell so that when we go live for severe weather, you'll be guaranteed to get that push notification, which is very important so that you know we are on live giving you severe weather information. Before we jump into the weather forecast, let me dispel a little bit of a panic and a little bit of a rumor that's running around out there. You may have noticed on Facebook, over on my personal page, that I have recently changed careers and have gone back to the county I originally went to work for when I left East Alabama about 10, 11 years ago. And so I don't work for the state of Georgia anymore. I currently now am the Deputy Public Safety Director for White County, Georgia, which basically means I'm running the 911 Center, I'm running the Emergency Management Center, and also working with Animal Control and Fire Services. So that doesn't mean I'm leaving Dr. Don's Weather, however. It's going to be kind of like it was before. There's always that chance I could be wrapped up in something and not be able to go live to cover severe weather. So that's why we always advertise to you to make sure that you have multiple ways of receiving severe weather. But I'm not leaving Dr. Don's Weather. As long as you guys want me to be here, as long as we have support from you and from our partners, then we will continue with Dr. Don's Weather, so no worries there. All right, let's talk about some weather for you today. General scattered thunder all across the southern half of the United States, really the eastern, middle, and southern portions of the United States. Don't expect severe weather. There could be some strong thunderstorms up there in northwest Tennessee, up into western Kentucky, southern Illinois. But, a few rumbles of thunder from time to time, certainly possible across East Alabama and West Georgia, but no organized severe weather anticipated. Same for Sunday, just general scattered thunder. Not going to rain the entire time. I know it's Labor Day weekend. It's the last big hoorah of the summer. And we don't want to see rain, but you know what? Normally we're dealing with some type of tropical system on Labor Day weekend, and that's not the case this year, so we're thankful for that. And then as we head toward Labor Day Monday, again, general scattered thunder across Alabama and Georgia. No widespread severe weather anticipated at this time. So we do have a lot of action out there in the tropics this morning. We have Danielle, and we also have Earl. Now, Danielle, not an issue at all. Danielle's already turning to the north and eventually will turn back to the northeast. And pretty confident that Earl is going to do the same thing. Let's take a look at where we're going to go with Earl. And here's the latest thinking from the National Hurricane Center. At 5 a.m. this morning, Earl located at 18.7 north, 61.4 west, if you're plotting the storm. Maximum sustained winds are 40 miles per hour. Movement is to the west-northwest at 13. And we expect Earl to continue on its present motion for another day or so, and then start that curve back to the north sometime around 2 o'clock Monday. and eventually curve back to the northeast and slip just below Bermuda out there probably on Friday or Saturday of this upcoming week. So at the moment, this should not be an issue for the United States mainland. But we're going to keep an eye on this for you just in case something were to change. But this is the part of the medium and long range forecast where the skill is pretty good. We still have a hard time forecasting where storms are going to form, how strong they're going to be, and that sort of thing. But pretty good at forecasting in, out 5 or 6 days as to exactly whether or not they're going to turn back. And because we've got a front that's going to move across, it's going to pick this thing up and it will turn it back out to sea. So we're not really concerned about Earl or Danielle at this point. So here are your current conditions of the East Alabama Bee Company. 71 degrees currently. We have cloudy skies. 86 was the high yesterday. Wind out of the east at 3, gusting to 6. Humidity is 97%. The barometric pressure at 30.12. No official rainfall at the Bee Company. Sunrise this morning at 6:16. Sunsets this evening at 7:05 p.m. So this afternoon we head for 85 in Roanoke, Ashland, Lineville, Wedowee, Woodland. 84 up there in Ranburne. Carrollton will go to 83. For you folks headed down to the loveliest village on the plains for preparation for tonight's ball game down there in Auburn. We're looking at a mostly cloudy day, maybe a peek at the sun from time to time. 87 will be your afternoon high. Carry your rain gear with you. There could be some scattered showers down in the Auburn, Opelika area this afternoon as we get set for Auburn and Mercer to open the 2022 college football season at 6 p.m. this evening. And for you folks headed over to Tuscaloosa for the Utah State-Alabama game at 6:30 this evening, pretty much the same forecast over in T-Town. We're looking at about a 60% chance of showers and thunderstorms this afternoon. It'll be a partly cloudy to mostly cloudy day with occasional showers rumbling through Tuscaloosa this afternoon. Here's your 6-day forecast from the Alpha Weather Center. Jamie Dukas, your local Alpha agent. 70% chance of rain this afternoon. We actually see some showers on radar. We'll show it to you in a bit. Now, they're south of the I-85 corridor at this hour, but I think that will continue to fill in as we go throughout the morning. By this afternoon, showers and thunderstorms becoming likely. 85 will be your high. 50% chance of rain tonight. So rain chances will be coming down in both Tuscaloosa and Auburn as we get set for kickoff this evening in both of those games. On Sunday, an 80% chance of showers and thunderstorms. We could see a shower anytime on Sunday, but the best chance will be in the afternoon. 82 will be your high. And then for Labor Day Monday, a 70% chance of rain, and then we're going to see the sun from time to time. Again, folks, I know that looks ominous, but even today, tomorrow, and Monday, this is not going to be a sot in, as my granddaddy used to call it, all-day event on any of those 3 days. They will be scattered, but I think most everybody's going to see some rain. 84 will be your high on Monday, and then by Tuesday we drop back to more of a heat of the afternoon type pattern. 40% on Tuesday, 50 on Wednesday, and 60% out there on Thursday. Temperatures hanging out in the low to mid 80s with the exception of Tuesday. We get up there around 87 degrees. Southern Union State Community College live Doppler HD radar this morning, and let's start to the south and then we'll work to the north. If you're trying to get in one more vacay at the beach this morning, you got some rain hitting the roof. It's mostly light. We've got showers down here around Panama City and then stretching all the way back to near Pensacola, just scattered showers and thunder showers. Got some pretty heavy thunderstorms now between Geneva and Dothan down in southeast Alabama, and that stretches from Ozark back up to around Troy and then up into the Union Springs area. We did have a shower over here in Elmore County, just northeast of Montgomery. That's breaking up at this hour. And then we take a look at East Alabama and West Georgia. Nothing happening there at the moment. That will change as we go throughout the day. Maybe on that last volume scan right there, we do have some light showers showing up south of Talladega, maybe around Sylacauga. A few showers this morning. And as I zoom back out, it's been raining all morning up here in the mountains of northeast Georgia. And that's good, especially at my house. I need the rain, and I'm finally getting some. But we do have showers just north of Dahlonega up into Union County and back over toward Hiawassee and Towns County, and a few showers around White and back over north of Toccoa up there, getting pretty close to Rabun County up at Tallulah Falls. So again, I expect the radar to start to fill in as we get into the heat of the day this afternoon. Please remember to follow us over on Twitter. It's at DSTREN1040. We broadcast all of our weather information on Twitter, just as we do on Facebook, YouTube, and at drdonwx.com, where you can donate and help support us if you're on Facebook. We love to get those Facebook stars. Don't forget you can get my daily weather forecast over on God's Country, 90.9 FM, and the classic, 89.7 East Alabama's Classic Rock Giant. Did y'all listen to that Handley football game last night? Almost, what was it, 90 points scored in that ball game. The game wasn't over until like 10:30 last night, like 2.5 hours past my bedtime. That was a crazy ball game. Kudos to Adam Slay, Chris May, Lon Hurst, and Bryant Whaley. They did a fantastic job on that coverage last night. What an exciting contest. Jay Haynes became the second single-game rushing leader in the state of Alabama last night with like 475 yards. He only needed like 45 or 50 yards to break the all-time state record for a single ball game. Just good stuff right there. Larry Strain's got the Handley Tigers looking mighty good yet again this year. Mighty proud of that program down there in Roanoke, Alabama. Hey, y'all have a fantastic rest of your Saturday. Good Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. We'll see you back in here first thing on your Sunday morning, and we'll take a look at the rest of your Labor Day weekend forecast here on Dr. Don's Weather.